finally we're here. I was YouTube Studios changed again. Now I got to hit the go live button even after I've already scheduled the stream. So go figure with that. Why is this not working? There we go.
Did you break the other fan now?
He's breaking everything.
I
He's just going around breaking
I
shit
try to
today.
break it. Well, happy late Thanksgiving to everybody. Look, we found Speed. We had to do some digging, but we found him. He was lurking.
I'll take that, Mick. Thank you.
I'm only here for
I know you're lying, but I'm gonna take it anyway.
Yeah, I went in the show. I went in Skint's show, and I said I'm only here because Mick isn't, even though he was on screen. Gotta mess with him. All right. Wow, what a I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. First of all,
Doesn't ignore chat. He just gets a little overwhelmed sometimes.
He just chooses not to read at certain times.
Yeah.
Camo Joe, I see you. Can I get past the introduction part first?
Wait a second. If he's
we
Camo
have
Joe,
an intro?
if he's Camo Joe, you can't see him.
Yeah, it's not very
He's
camo.
camouflaged.
That's true, right? That's true. Yeah, I can't see him. I know for a fact that it is time to change the wick in
Hi,
my
Micecrafter.
my
Everybody.
Chucker, Zach.
whatchamacallit, Juggernaut V2, because the juice that I'm putting in there is this color, which is almost clear when it goes in there, but as I continue to vape it, it gets this dark.
Ooh.
Which means
Ooh.
my wicks are probably looking pretty dirty right now. Well,
I'm thinking you got a campfire going in there.
Well, I ran out of juice, right? And I had to swap juices. So, wicks don't like that too much. So you can see this is about full because this is 500 mils of that blueberry. So, yeah, I'm going to have to change that tonight for sure.
Mine's not even that color.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're lucky, Harry, because he forgot it was Friday for a couple times.
That's right. I did too.
Hey, Dolores.
Did I move? Joe, I did move. Where have you been? Yeah, I'm no longer in Georgia, Joe. No longer in Georgia.
It's going good, Cloud Checker. Just been busy the last few Fridays. Or
He has
more.
Scuba napped.
So, now that Speed has had the Juggernaut V2 for over a week, probably a couple weeks now. So,
yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
What do you?
I am loving it.
Nice.
It is the first. It's the first RDA or RTA that I've been able to take on the truck that does not leak. I mean, zero leaking. I mean, no condensation, no nothing, and it's got awesome flavor.
Howard,
hey, Doc.
I'm glad you're here because I added somebody on Xbox that I thought was you. I don't know if it's you.
But apparently not.
He was called the Bad Duck or something. I was like, is that Howard? I don't even know. Something about duck, but it wasn't Howard the Duck.
You just can't go adding every duck. You're going to get in trouble.
Right. Just don't pick up random ducks and add them.
I was just adding ducks. I saw a duck. And,
you sound like a mother duck. It's like, oh, you're lost. Come with me.
Well, I'll take you, little duck.
The way they got it multi-platform, you can add them using their Activision ID, which I added Silent, but Silent has still not added me yet, and I'm wondering if we can still play together, even though it's separate platforms. Gailey, hey. Yep, Joe Garrett, Camo Joe from Vapors Nation, way back in the day. So
is it Wabbit season?
Damn Xbox. Well, Howard, all right, this is the way I see it. The PlayStation, and even to this day, they haven't got it to where I would even consider getting one because you can't put any of your old games, or you can't put any of your PS5 games anywhere but on the internal drive. So, but yeah, and I got 3 years of Game Pass Ultimate, so yeah, I'm gonna be playing Xbox for a while, and I know a lot more people on Xbox now. So there you go. Mm-hmm. I still enjoy my PlayStation.
He's gonna end up with both of them eventually anyway. So.
My Scuba Steve nickname on the PlayStation Network, so I still got that, thank goodness. But Yeah, I'm definitely weakening this. This thing is turning so dark. It's like, hey. But yeah, I have not had a single leak out of this thing. Nothing, not a drop. Um,
Yeah, you've got yours on the evil dildo, and I've got mine on the Odin.
oh, on the Odin. Okay, so you're on the bigger but same type thing. Hey,
No,
Jazzy, how's it
no,
going?
actually, no. Yours is dual battery. Mine's single.
Give you a catch up from the past couple of years. Ooh, that's a tough one. Well,
A lot has changed, but yet nothing has changed.
I split from my wife when I was in Georgia, and now I'm in Virginia. There you go. Hey, and I live with Munchkin. So there you go, Joe.
Now you're all caught up.
There you go. You're caught up. That was 2 years right there.
No, I have not been using that one. That's all him.
Yeah, no.
I've re-wicked my own shit the past.
No. You did vape this a couple times, and I blame the wick changing color on your vaping.
Oh,
dude,
just
that
because
is
I
black.
a couple times. It is.
No, no, seriously, dude.
Oh yeah.
I want to.
I
want to
say
say
this.
this. Your coils have got to be shot.
Hey,
Hello,
Josh.
Joshua.
Yeah, the what was it? Oh, and the plague. Yeah, camo. I forgot to mention that. Last October, right before the COVID stuff got real heavy, I got really sick. I don't know it was COVID. Everybody thinks I'm patient zero, which may be possible. I don't know. But I started coughing really bad, coughing hard enough to make the vagal nerve. My diaphragm pushed down on my vagal nerve, which
he passed out and broke his nose.
Yeah. Yep. Man, I'm trying to spread it out. See, he's a dude, and I'm right there with him. We like telling the story short and to the point. Women will stretch that story out. Well, you got to see, it was on a Friday, and it was raining outside, and blah, blah, blah. They tell the long-ass story.
I will come downstairs and kill you.
Well, you do. But I wasn't going to make it too much
longer. And I'll tell everybody how I'm going to do it on my way down the steps, too.
You're going to tell me how you're going to do it? See, there you go. It's just to prove my point. But yeah, I coughed enough to where, and this was like the 4th or 5th time I blacked out from coughing. So I thought, oh, I'll sit in my computer. I was in this chair and I coughed real hard, blacked out, face first into the hardwood floor, which is on top of concrete. So it didn't go anywhere, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. I tried to go right through it, but it wouldn't let me. And it broke my nose. Blood went everywhere.
But Camo Joe, you did miss it because his very next show with his broken nose, he wore a football helmet in case he passed out again.
If you're talking about my my Marine son, Kyle, he is just got out of the Marines. This past, well, right around Christmas time last year. Yeah.
A beer called Coffin, huh?
Was that what time it was? Man, I can't even remember now.
Joshua, what's the alcohol content?
It was around Christmas, and when he got back to Georgia in August? Yeah, it was August.
Yeah, it was August. August is when he actually got out of the Marines. It was right around my birthday. Oh, you got some juices that taste like cereal. Yeah, Howard, this is the thing with those. They're going to taste really good until you get tired of them. Now,
hey, and they're all going to taste the same.
If it's something that you can keep vaping all the time, go for it. There are some really good cereal juices out there.
There was one I used to really love. It was called Looper.
Yeah, Looper. I love Looper. That was good.
9 South. What is it?
Serial Killer.
P2. Yeah, Serial Killer Squared. Squared is the one that's got marshmallows in it. That one's really good because it's got more of the cereal and marshmallow flavor than that citrus.
You just like the marshmallows.
Yes, I do like marshmallows. Anything.
You need another bag of the marshmallows.
I do need another bag of those, but you
mentioned that. That was my first thought, was those marshmallow bags.
I went to the doctor the other day, and as of January 1st, going back keto again because it's not good.
No, the no pod zone. I understand that one completely, Breeze.
Yes, you got cereals now. You can move on to custards and dessert vapes.
Oh my goodness!
Yum.
I'm still I'm so happy for Howard, man. I
No
know
go.
you have to feel better. That's the main thing.
And Howard, once you're ready to delve into DIY, we can get you set up with some good flavors there too.
Yeah, you can make your own juices, which instead of costing you like you went and bought three or four cereal juices, which
Ooh.
probably cost you what, 60, 80 bucks. I don't know, unless they were on sale or something. Which Black Friday was going on, so you may have got them really cheap. But
Watermelon bubblegum sounds really good. I don't know about the menthol part of it, but the watermelon bubblegum, that sounds really good.
Well,
I
because she's plotting your death, Josh. Because you're
well, she brags about being here on time and all that, but she just got
she's
home from
very
work, so
rarely on time. So we
yeah.
know this about her.
Ah,
Wait,
you got to
are
hit
you
Bull
talking? Are you
City.
talking about Stina?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that took me all of what, 5 seconds?
You know what, timekeeper? So do I. I need to buy more vanilla custard because I looked at the big bottle, 16-ounce bottle, it's $46.
Well,
So
yeah,
yeah, I need a coupon.
but that vanilla
Yeah,
custard is
I
the
know,
main.
I know.
Okay.
It's in pretty much everything, but it's still $46 for one bottle of flavoring.
Yeah, but look at how much you're going to get out of it, though.
Yeah.
I know.
The Violator. I have not heard of that one. Trackman Joseph. Wow, that's a lot.
It
Violator
hasn't
from
changed that
QP?
much, Joe.
The Violator. Yeah, because this is from QP Designs. We just got this. Well, mine's courtesy of Timekeeper, but Speed got his, and we just got the Juggernaut V2. So I have not heard of the Violator. I'm like, hey, slow down, QP. We're one at a time. One at a time.
So,
Well,
Dolores,
as far as I know, though, I don't think the Juggernaut V2 is limited edition.
Josh, Stina can teach you exactly how to make Nilla nuts, and you already know how to mix flavors, you big dodo.
Dolores, that juice that I mixed last weekend tastes more like
All right, Trackman Joe, I got
sticky
to go look
bun.
for it now.
It's missing that churro, so it doesn't have quite that.
Joe, if you're asking me, do I ever get the whiff, not wife, of cigarettes? Yes, I do. Matter
No,
of
he
fact,
wants to know if you ever got the wife off cigarettes. Who gives a fuck? Really not.
Ah,
That's just me.
I don't know. The last time we visited and I saw her for the brief 10 seconds that I did, she was vaping and asked about some device. I don't know why I gave her advice, but I did. But yeah, I think she's vaping. I
'Cause you're
don't know.
nice.
I don't know.
so the Violator looks like it's got a couple of different decks to it.
Is it so? It's an RTA. Oh,
It is. It's an RTA.
Oh, I'm still vaping it, Dolores.
It's
But yeah.
limited edition, and you got to pre-order. It's $70.
Dadgummit, man! I
The
tell you what.
caramel is more pronounced than anything, so it's kind of sticky buns with a little bit of cinnamon. But the churro's missing, so it's missing that fried dough cinnamon flavor.
Joe, that is affirmative. Yes.
Didn't you already say that?
I did. I mean, I didn't think I
So
had to elaborate on why we split or anything like that, but yeah, we split.
so Scuba, you'll like this. The
That's not bad
Violator
at all.
has an adjustable juice flow control.
Well,
Kind of
so does the Fatality.
Yeah, but the Juggernaut doesn't.
The Juggernaut does not. But do you really need it? No. It
No, you
takes in
don't.
as much juice as it needs to, and
But it's got it says 4 slide-in metal airflow inserts with locking tabs.
That's not as much as the
oh,
fatalities.
so it has 4 different airflows you can swap out. Then
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
are they Ultim? Because if they're Ultim, no. If they're metal, good. But if they're Ultim airflow inserts,
doesn't say, and I can't see.
Okay.
So
Scuba
no
still
one
built his
QP
own,
though. I
Joe.
doubt if it's Ultim.
Yeah, if it's Ultim airflows, I don't want to have nothing to do with it because that is even though Ultim's supposed to not really react that much to heat, if you get a really hot coil by it, it'll melt it. And there goes your airflow.
And
So
it's
a
4 mil, 28 millimeter diameter, but it does come with a 5.5 mil bubble glass.
You're on stock coils. No, Dolores, why be on stock coils? I mean, I
Because
get
we
it.
don't all have a scuba to build for us.
Well, I've been doing this show for God knows how
Yeah,
many
I mean,
years now.
when
So,
I do coils, they're basic bitch coils. If it wasn't for you, I'd be on basic bitch coils, or I'd be buying them from someone. So
well, I mean, building a normal coil will get you by. Of course, you're going to get more flavor out of a fuse Clapton or an Alien or something like that, but it's not necessary. I mean, building a normal coil is easy as wrapping a
Well,
wire. I mean,
since my favorite builder stopped building, I've had to go try to find some to buy. So
yeah,
because
well,
I'm
well,
not going to
Joe,
make my own coil.
if you've only been out of it for 2 years,
ah,
pretty much all you've missed is all the pods, which you're not really missing anything. The tanks
Dolores,
haven't really gotten much different than they were.
I understand your hands are jacked. I don't know. I mean, I could show you the easy. I can't do it right now, but I can show you the easy way to make fuse Claptons. Um, for a coil master, you really don't have to have too much dexterity with your hands to be able to use a coil master. But if stock coils you're happy with that, that's fine. The main reason I don't like being tied down to something that I could do myself. In other words, I don't want to be dependent on a vape shop that might get closed, and then I go, hey, I can't buy any more stock coils. I'm screwed.
You're
I'm
good,
going to
Joe. It's
so.
content, which we
Yeah,
know.
but Dolores, she's the link queen there. So
Yeah.
she finds everything online.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't. I mean,
Stina,
you've missed pods of every sort, iteration, and size. You've missed the blow up and die off of Nick salts, which are pretty much for the pods. It gives you higher nicotine while being able to keep the flavor that you lose in a pod. But as
Merry
far as
Christmas, JQ.
tanks goes, tanks and RDAs are still the same. They're
All
just
right. So, have you found that you go through juice really quick on this? I don't think that it's like a juice hog.
It's not a juice hog, but it does go through juice a little bit quicker than some of the others that I use.
I will agree with that. You will go through some juice. I mean, I don't know where this one was at, but it's still
Dude,
about
that
the
is
same.
just bad.
well, last night he was vaping it till it was. I mean, it was empty, and he was just vaping away, and it was just empty, empty,
Yeah, I
empty.
did.
So
I
that
vaped
maybe
it
you
completely
caramelized
empty.
your own coils.
So that may be it. But
Hmm.
yeah, I did broadcast some zombies. I did figure out how to fix it where I can get everybody. Munchkin was playing with me, but nobody could hear her. I did figure out how to make that work without using a chat link cable because we have the Astro A40s with a mix amp. So the mix amp will split out the audio, and y'all be able to hear it if I do.
He's commandeered my headset. Now it's we have we
we we wish. No, yeah, that's
we.
it.
Hmm.
We got it. Yeah, this thing, it's almost out of juice anyway, but I would rather be pouring juice in here and it look clear than this so I can really
Awesome,
know.
Stina.
Because this blueberry is actually starting to darken up, which, when she first made it, it was clear. So the nicotine's
Stina,
definitely have an effect on it.
I do have to call you out on some just straight up bullshit though. I saw your posts where you were bitching because you couldn't talk to your coworkers, right? And I
Uh-oh.
said to Scuba, and I'm like, she don't want to fucking talk to her coworkers. What the hell is she talking about? Since when does Stina want to fucking talk to anybody?
Right? She's
But
like,
I
I don't want them
decided
people
not to
talking
call
to
you
me.
out on your Facebook page, but I'm calling you out now. You don't want to talk to nobody unless you've turned over a new leaf and you're a social butterfly all of a sudden, which
I
Stina,
doubt that.
see that. But
Stina,
I
a
doubt that.
social butterfly.
right.
Yeah, Stina, a social butterfly.
Well, I'm
When did
assuming there's probably a language barrier, right? But so yeah, I mean that would become a problem.
Well, yeah, I can't see Stina all of a sudden being a social butterfly.
Right.
That him spoke English. Well,
I don't think any
that
of
might
us
that might.
here are social butterflies, really. I mean,
Oh no.
Joe, I would say the Goon. The Goon you can get really cheap. It's still one of the best RDAs on the market. There you go. Get a Goon. There's probably a great sale on them right now. I haven't looked. The Goon 1.5, I think it is. I think is the new one. I don't remember.
I like the original better.
Yeah, the original or the 1.5, either way. You should be able to get one of those cheap.
Selectively social.
You can build really giant coils on there or regular size coils, and boom. How's the drag V2 as a mod? I don't have the V2. I have the V1 drag, so I don't know. The original drag was good, so I'm assuming the drag V2 is just good or better. So.
The original drag was really good.
Yeah, there is dire thing. There's a lot of them. I mean, he's old school though, so I'm just trying to get him something that's not going to confuse him at all.
How about instead of telling him what's good, because there's so much stuff that's good, how about we tell him what not to buy?
Okay, Jose. Oh,
I don't know what not to buy because I don't buy it.
So let's go to the.
Well, I mean, maybe people in chat might have things that they bought that absolutely suck. They don't buy those.
There you go.
We're gonna see how bad these coils really are.
Oh, they're gonna be bad.
Yeah. See, like if you want a tank, what I have, what do I have? The intake.
And wash that thing out too.
I will wash it.
Yeah, the intake dual.
Oh,
that's a really good tank. I like this tank. It's very easy to build and
dude.
And it doesn't leak. And it's not expensive either. It's like $40.
Man, that's almost pristine clear. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, babe.
Hey, they're not as bad as I thought they were going to be, though.
Yeah, they're worse.
The cotton's terrible, but the coils aren't as bad as I thought they'd be.
This is
as much as he talks about my shit. Yeah, it's
I hadn't even. This isn't even that old. Wow, that is that's dark.
Nasty.
That is dark. Wow. Oh wow. If the wick falls apart like that, I went too far.
It's easier
I was going to say the
the
cotton's just going to fall out.
It breaks in half.
Well, it's because I baked it last night until it was
right,
it was dark and I couldn't
right,
see.
Vic?
Vic, what's up? Vic, I'm showing you how not to vape. That should be the title of tonight's show.
John Q says, just wait a couple months. Those coils will turn into diamonds.
Don't vape it. Look, but their coils are nice and even. Look at that. That is pretty rough.
Hey, in all honesty, they're not as bad as I've seen in the past, and not as bad as I thought they'd be this time.
Well,
they're pretty bad though.
So
I didn't say they weren't bad.
I was hoping Vic would have this RTA by now. I do like I saw
Vic's
review on the I saw Vic's review on the intake mouth to lung, and I was like, ooh, a mouth to lung. Wouldn't it be nice to have a good mouth to lung?
All right, Vic, you gonna jump in here? Or
no, it wouldn't be good.
You taking it easy?
Why?
Because mouth to lung is no good.
Oh, you don't like mouth to lung?
I don't.
You
know
what I was gonna do for tonight's show? I was gonna
What?
make the cinnamon red hot juice because that juice. Look at that, still burning red. I'm not even doing anything. Wow.
Don't blow those coils off on your desk. You're gonna burn the damn house down.
Watch all the black stuff come off. I'm just barely touching this, and all the.
Now, see, the true test of nasty coils is when you can just lift the crust up in one solid chunk.
Yeah, well, it didn't do that.
That's bad.
I've done that. I've actually inhaled a chunk of coil crust once. That was kind of gross.
Will vape. I do like the Glass V2. I don't think it's the best RTA on the market by any means, but it's a damn good RTA. It's right here, actually. It's right there. There's the Glass.
It is good, but it's definitely not, not one of the best.
I mean, you can get a lot more flavor out of other RTAs, but this almost looks clean, and all I did was barely wipe it and burn it, but I'm going to clean this out really good. Look inside here. You got to remember this, guys. If you're going to clean this, don't just clean the deck. You got to make sure you clean out the inside where the chimney is too, and all the way up through the center, because
that is a pain in the ass to get in to clean that chimney out too.
You know what works good? If you have like these stainless steel straws you can buy at most of your grocery stores, it comes with a little cleaning brush that'll actually go really good through there and clean that out.
Pipe cleaners.
Yeah, or pipe cleaners.
Yeah, see, I'm used to just taking paper towel and kind of making a strip out of it and poking it through to clean. You can't do that with these.
No, they also have, if you're at the store instead of buying the stainless steel straws, They have bottle brushes for baby bottles. They also have brushes
Yep.
to get inside and clean the nipples
Well,
for baby bottles.
I like
Those
the
are
ones.
small enough to clean RDAs and get through the chimney.
I like the ones that come with the straws because they got the metal. The center of it's metal, and it
Yeah,
when you slide
the
it in and
baby
out.
bottle ones are metal too.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
They'd probably be. Yeah, Q-tip works too. Timekeeper. Um, you just seem to go through a lot of. I like having the brush because I can just wash off the brush and use it again. Uh, Look at that top cap. Dude, Vic, I'm sorry. I know you clean yours before you review, even though you have to wipe off the fingerprints each time. But, this was straight from me vaping it, taking it apart, and I've been vaping this, almost 2 weeks now, so that's why it looks that dirty. It'll be clean in just a second. Let me go back to this so y'all can watch them.
And your time is up.
What do you mean my time's up?
You said
That's
just a
nasty.
second.
You said
Yeah.
just a second.
10 seconds.
Anyways, I wonder, does that work?
Chop,
Does
chop.
the sound? I wonder if the bot even.
Hello, Bella.
The bot even work? Nope. Okay.
Bot's
Be
sleeping.
right back.
He hasn't quite got that fixed. So my desserts were delayed because my daughter stole my casserole dish. So
What?
they went to Thanksgiving at her mother-in-law's house. So so she took all 3 of my casserole dishes. So I've got some homemade apple crisp in the oven, ready to eat with vanilla bean ice cream in the freezer. And then I've got a chocolate eclair pie in the refrigerator ready for tomorrow. Who else is left from Vapors Nation? Robert is still kicking it around out there, but he does stuff on his own channel, and most of his casts seem to be inundated with children asking him to blow big clouds on the Juul, and asking him invasive questions about him being an old guy. So it's kind of awkward. I don't.
That sounds a little awkward. Yeah.
I don't remember. Wasn't Kentucky Josh with Vapors Nation? I saw him pop up in my people you may know on Facebook the other day. But yeah, I don't know.
Real vapes?
Don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah, apple crisp. I don't. My recipe that I followed, I don't remember it being quite that thick last time I made it, but we'll find out. How can it be bad?
I know. My mom used to make apple crisp, and oh man, that stuff was really good. She also made this banana cream dessert too.
Yeah.
I remember she made that one time, and I ate the entire pan.
There's a barbecue restaurant down the road that you can call and order a family size thing of banana pudding, and it's the real banana pudding with vanilla wafers in it and everything. It is good. It is really good. I enjoy that immensely.
My sweet tooth is starting to pop out now.
Yeah, but that's the banana pudding. That's a summertime thing. So, I was trying to back it down because I did chocolate last year, so I was trying to make something non-chocolate. So, yeah. I don't think he casts anymore. Last I heard about Kentucky Josh, people were accusing him of, the same shit a lot of people that give stuff away get accused of over time, of collecting donations and things from different vendors, and he was keeping it for himself instead of giving it out. But I never saw that. I mean, it seemed like he was always giving stuff away, so I don't know.
Well, somebody's back, but they've got their sound off right now.
Yeah, he forgot to unmute himself.
I thought I pushed the button, man.
No,
maybe I missed it. My bad. Let me see if oops. There we go. I can't see. I'm on the wrong screen here.
Looking better.
I would hope so.
That one coil on there is still really jacked up.
It's fine.
Well, I didn't think about that, Howard. I did it all from scratch, chopped up the apples and got the oats and all that good shit. So we'll see how it turned out.
See, most of the decks you get nowadays have these shared wicking channels, which is like you see on this side and this side.
Right,
it's got a shared wicking channel, even on the dual coil until the until I vape on the treadle again. Yeah, this
Treacle.
should look better too, even though I missed the very corners, but I couldn't get in there good, but it'll be all right.
SP Customs hasn't been around in a while. Wasn't he a volunteer? Was he a volunteer firefighter, or was that someone else I'm thinking about? Oh shit, my chair's tipping over.
I don't know. I haven't heard from SP in a long time. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take some Muji cotton, which, you know, you can use your cotton of choice, obviously. But I like the smaller squares of Muji. You got to be careful when you go to buy this stuff. I have some more here that I can show you that is not the right size. Is this the right Muji or the wrong Muji?
You know, that stuff we bought all those boxes up better be the right size.
He's got
yes,
a whole. He
those
still
are the
has
right.
an unopened case under his desk.
I got a lot of. I got enough cotton to last me as long as I'll be alive. I'm pretty sure. Oh, here we go. I think I found a piece of it. Yeah, these are the oversized pieces of Muji. I want y'all to see the differences here. This is how
Holy
much bigger.
crap!
Yeah. I don't like using these. It's just it's overkill. You don't, you know, those are the ones that came from Wolf, I do believe. I like using the smaller ones, which I'm sure I have the model number or whatever from that you get from Muji. But this is Muji and this is Muji. It's just these are a lot
you need
bigger.
that for like the 8mm coils on the dump tank or whatever that thing's called.
If you're going to be building, you know, some gigantic monster of a tank, then I could see, you know, oh yeah, let's use this giant son-of-a gun right here. But let me grab my scissors, which are embedded in my thing for some reason. Wow.
There goes everything on the floor.
Still using the good old Harbor Freight scissors. I guess I cut. Usually when I'm doing a 3mm coil ID, which is what these are.
Dyer thing, you're right.
Inch.
Those big Muji would be good for mesh.
Oh yeah, that would be great for mesh actually, because mesh you need a lot of cotton. The last thing you want to do is get a dry hit on mesh. Oh my goodness, that is a very bad day. And I'm peeling off the outside layer because it's like a jean material, and I don't want that to stop the capillary effect from the wick. So, and I'm just gonna
get a sheet
down.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you'd have to boil that, Richard.
You don't want to use a direct lath sheep?
No. Don't want sheep shit in your wick. That wouldn't go well. It smell pretty weird too.
All right, there we go. Both of those are off. I guess I better speed up because, you know, Vic may be timing me or something.
So did we tell you guys about the kittens? Did you know we have?
No, I didn't hear about kittens.
Little tiny kittens. Yes. Patrick rescued them from his place of employ and brought them home to bathe them because they were covered in brick dust. They are the tiniest little things. They're feral though, so they were like scared shitless of everything. But
they're still scared crapless of everything.
Well, yeah, except they'll actually kind of come up to you now.
Yeah, if you got food.
Yeah, well, the more time you spend with them, I can reach down and pet one of them, and she doesn't run away from me. And when you scratch them behind the ears, they purr and stuff now, and we'll actually come out and play with you there instead of hiding. One of them bit Scuba earlier because they thought he may be possibly made of turkey.
Yeah, they thought I was food. They were like, "Oh, let's take a bite of Scuba." And I was like, "Ow!" I actually bled. So
yes, sharp.
I may turn rabbit later, but you know.
You're not. They don't have rabies. You're not gonna turn rabid.
Rebel vapor.
If they get you anywhere near
vapor.
your tendons, like in this part of your hand or near your knuckles, then yeah, that dog and cat bites could make you very sick because it gets in there.
You know, when you put this cotton down in here, you can sit there and tuck it in nice and slow, but what you want to make sure of is that the cotton is very loose. It comes in and out of the wicking channel really easy. If it's packed in there too tight, you'll know because you won't be able to pick this up very easy. You'll have to yank on it.
I did find the same problem that you had a few weeks ago when you first got it, where it kind of gurgled a little bit at the beginning and then it went away.
Yeah, that goes right away. Especially if you're doing,
Yes,
this
I
where you
did.
put juice
Thank
on
you
there
for
to start off
checking me.
with, and because you're basically flooding this deck out when you first do
Yeah,
this,
but then again, I don't use a 500 ml bottle to get mine started with.
Well, I'm not using all 500 mils, so it doesn't matter the size of the bottle. It's how you use it. Um, there you go. I got you there.
Yeah, you surprised me on that one.
Oh, y'all want to see the kitty?
Isn't
One of the kitties? Hold on.
is it
Here
the
it
black
comes.
one?
This is the
Are you
black kitty.
torturing them?
No. See,
That
they are very
Oh,
tiny.
that is a hello,
that
black
is
kitty.
that
Are
is
you
not
gonna
a
bite
happy
me
face.
again? Are you gonna bite me? Yes, she bit me early.
She
She bit
thought
the
he was
crap out of
turkey.
me.
It
That is
I
not
explains
a
was.
happy
why they bit
face.
you.
That cat looks mad.
Well, she's like the void. She's pitch black. You can't see any expression on her. All you see is eyeballs.
Yeah, that cat can't. The cat is dangerous. Look, see, it's looking at me now. Like
She's not
I will bite
dangerous.
you just like
Your
Boots does.
fingers smelled like turkey. So
Yeah,
they
she.
thought maybe you might be turkey.
There you go. Scuba's just a big turkey.
Yeah.
You
Well,
big
they
turkey.
came after his toes too. Like, is that turkey?
Yeah, it came as at least it only smelled my toe. It didn't actually bite it.
Right.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
take a bite and see if it tastes like turkey.
Yeah.
And that was the stripe one. The stripe one will bite at anything, and it hisses a lot too at the black
I'm
one.
doing well, Jose. How are you?
So all I'm doing now is I'm burning in this wick to make sure it gets really well saturated and doesn't have that nice cotton taste. That's why I do this multiple times. You don't really have to do this on RDAs because on RDAs it's wide open anyway, but RTA is like a closed chimney type system, so I do this multiple times. That way I don't get that first vape you get doesn't taste like, I don't know, fresh, clean stalks or something. So I make sure the flavor gets in there really good.
Well,
But
while you're dealing with your socks, I have a question for Vic. So, Vic, how long do you normally steep your peach custard?
I feel you, Stina.
Okay, that should be good right there. So you don't see any leftover juice or anything on the coils. If you put this back together and this thing is still soaking wet, you're obviously going to get some gurgling, so you don't want to do that.
Ooh, 7 p.m. to
And this
7
can't go
a.m.
on the wrong
Sounds
way
rough.
because this is free
Hey,
spinning. This
Ninja.
bottom section is free spinning. See, I'm turning the tank as you can see from the airflow up here, but that's not moving, as you can see. But when you put this on here, you don't want to
I
lift
want one
back
of them
up
bat pigs, Stina. We
because
got to put
what'll
in our
happen
applications now.
is you'll yank your coils back up out of there, and you don't want to yank your not your coils, your wicking will be yanked out of them channels, and then you wonder why you got a massive flood
Wally
on your
wants to know if the
hands.
tank is threaded.
The tank is not threaded. The tank itself is just glass, so there's no threading on the tank. The tank, the inside of the chimney has the threading on there, so you don't have to worry about the tank. It's just a solid piece of glass because this comes with a straight glass section. See, the tank itself has O-rings that keep it sealed up here, but yeah, there's no threading on the that would be bad if they put glass threading
Bill
on.
Basardo and Dimitri are still around and still buying Dimitri pink shit and making.
They put threading on glass, there would be a lot
weird
of
photos
bad
together.
threads going on. A lot of bad threads.
Get a lot of broken glass.
Yeah, a lot of broken glass. I just got juice.
It is virtually leak proof. Do you want to show them, dear?
Yeah. Oh, DeMillan, this tank is practically impossible to make leak.
It's actually John Q asking the question, but John, I have not had mine leak at all. I haven't even gotten condensation off of it.
Let me where I just spilled, because I'm using a 500 ml bottle. Give me a little bit of slack, all right? So all I need now is the
I
top.
like that you assume there's a plan. There wasn't.
So I'm gonna put the top. This top is reversed, so you actually counterclockwise turn this to lock it. So now you should see that my juice does not change color as I vape this to a nice dark black that it was. It should stay really easy. You should be able to read the QP logo in there like you can now.
And I need a verdict on that because I made that juice for you. So I need you to tell me if it tastes.
This is nice and clean, so that's why I wanted to redo all this so that I could see how good it was. So here we go. I accidentally turned the airflow off.
That's not going to work.
There we
And
go.
Vic, the reason why I asked that question is the
Was
version of
over.
the King that I'm using, it's the original, and it seems to take about 3 weeks to really get that peach flavor really good out of it.
Any custard takes some steep time. Any custard that you're gonna make. Some of the fruit vapes you can vape right off the bat. They're basically shaken vapes.
But you're going to get the fruit notes, not the custard notes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you get the custard note. I get the custard notes right off the bat.
Yeah, but
it's
custard's
the fruit that comes in later.
Really?
Yeah, the custards always get better over time, though. You got to let the time for the juice to flourish.
Okay, Vic. I'll give that a shot.
Yeah. In a way.
I've got a lot of the TFA or whatever that is.
As you can see from the gigantic cloud, this is not.
And Dolores wants to know what juice you're using.
This juice is the blueberry buttercream cake, basically the glass clone of the blueberry cake.
That's what I made him last week.
With cream cheese frosting on there. Oh my goodness.
Buttercream frosting.
I'm sorry. What did I call it? Cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Frosting.
Buttercream. That sounds even better. Buttercream frosting.
Noises.
Yes.
What?
And see, I got a nice little 6 wrote on there. Is that a 6 or is that just an alien falling from the sky?
That just looks like a red dot.
Yeah, well, it was.
Almost. Well, it almost looks like a shrimp.
It's the only thing that survived. Once this bottle gets wet on the outside, everything kind of comes off.
What are you just sitting there talking shit for, Bella? What? She's pouting. She just keeps barking and growling at me and then looking off into space while ignoring me.
Fee, I'm there with you on the custards. Now, I'm not saying you can't vape it right away when you make custards. Hell, when I make Nilla nuts, I can vape it right away. But what I'm saying is it gets better over time.
Yes.
Your steep preference could be different than somebody else. You may like it right off the bat. You may like it 1 week later. It's going to be personal preference to you. As far as the wicks being bedded in, Benjai, I guess that is. Yeah. The wicking, as far as when the wicks, mine was well bedded. The last one I just took apart was dirt black. It was black.
No, we don't want to give him a stroke. He'll get pitchy eventually.
I'll get pitchy. No, I've only had one drink. I'm good.
Richard, these bottles, they won't do that because it's the screw on top like that. So if he squeezes hard enough to undo the threading and blow the whole top off the bottle, we got a problem.
Yeah,
those are really good bottles. I've got to set
pop off. I mean, I will say that this seal is not that good at the top. You can get a little juice.
No, they leak.
Oh, I've never. Okay, so my bottles are different then because my top it unscrews.
Yeah.
To loosen it up.
It does screw.
The white does, but I'm talking about the red cap just pulls off.
Yeah, that just pops off.
Yeah, no, it's where I've got the red cap on there. It unscrews.
No, Bella, shut up.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I don't have the unscrew cap. So this is.
Yeah, he wanders in every once in a while, Joe. He talks shit and leaves.
No, this is pretty good. I don't see anything wrong with the blueberry. It's vaping just like it's supposed to.
Good.
And it's weird because I don't even like blueberry juices, which don't make sense to me. But that glass V2 blueberry glass, whatever it's called, blueberry cake is delicious, man. Really like that juice.
It is good.
Now the Beard 32 clone that we got, Munchkin's missing one of the most important ingredients, which is the churro. Mm-hmm. And I want the churro. Once she gets that because I vaped it the way she made it without the churro, and it was still really good. So I can only imagine the churro is going to set it off really good. Just like
I think with this version, it would be really good if we added some coffee cake flavoring to it.
Well, you can make coffee cake in yours. I don't want no coffee cake.
No, just
that might actually be good. That might be good.
Sticky bun and coffee cake mixed together would be really, really good.
What request you got there, Joe? Hopefully it's not a song request because we're on YouTube. I like these big bottles better. I like these big butts, and I cannot lie.
And OXO grips, huh?
Oh man, I would. Oh, those aren't bad. I like the way that pops off. That's pretty cool. 6 ounces, $10. $10.
Yeah, but I think
Two
I bought
bottles?
five. I bought 500 mil for I think it was like 10 or $15.
Yeah.
Joe, I didn't even realize that's the time you were around. I did build that. I couldn't even tell you where that. I still own that RDA, but I have no idea where it is.
Oh, I do.
And it's not Little Black Boy. It's the Black Little Boy. Well, it's a little boy, but it just happens to be black in color.
And I know where it is.
You know where it is? Where is it?
It's in a box.
Yeah.
Well, it might not be in a box. It could be in a box. It could be in a bin.
Well, that's still the box.
Or in a case. So
Stina's like, I already tried it. I added coffee cake, 0.5% to 1% coffee cake.
Yeah, but see, this is for I made the Beard 32 clone, but I didn't have cinnamon churro. So I split the cinnamon churro and added half Bavarian cream and half caramel cinnamon buns, I think.
All right, Dave.
So it's very caramel
and
a little bit too creamy. So I think it's missing that fried dough flavor in the cinnamon. But this would be good with coffee cake in it just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the good thing about either Nilla Please or Nilla Nuts or whatever, they're good base juices to make anything you wanted out of them. If you didn't want the juice to come out hazelnut, you could take Nilla Nuts or Nilla Please for that matter and add strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, whatever you wanted, watermelon, and still get a really good custard out of it. So it's kind of just a base to start from to make a more complex juice from. Like that key lime recipe juice. Good Lord, that thing's got 7 flavors in there. There's some juices that are really complicated. Please do a build on my favorite RDA for camo. Is that what camo asked for? The last straw. How did you know? Wait a minute, Joe. If you haven't been around,
Vic fell asleep last night.
The last straw is what it was called before Higgy's got it, and now it's called Peachtree Street. If you want that juice, e-cig sells that juice. It's called Peachtree Street, but that is the last straw. Yes, that is exactly what that juice is. So build on the favorite RDA. I don't have an RDA ready. I do have that one upstairs, but I don't want to build on it.
Well, my fatality is down there that I would like to vape that again. And have more than one juice going. You could build my fatality.
Yeah, but don't take the S off Higgy's. It's Higgy's Figs. And then, yes, they are still around, Joe. Very much so.
All right. Here's the bottle I'm using. Got this nice little twist-off cap.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, but I like the cap itself that's on there because that cap looks like it seals better than this, which is just you can see that there's a leak problem there. That's got much thicker threading too.
Oh yeah,
I like
it's
that.
Not going to come off.
I need that bottle. I need to get some of those bottles.
They're 500 mil. And Vic, I assume you're still around.
Yeah, that's how much is in this one. This is really small.
See, I just made this last weekend.
Oh yeah, that looks perfect. That looks well steeped now.
I made this on only Saturday, been a week. And then I made him a bottle of the blueberry cake, and then I made a 60 mil of the cinnamon roll.
This actually looks darker in person than
I still need to make myself more blueberry cake and more strawberry cookie.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. It flips up. Oh, look. Not the quality control sticker.
No,
Vic's never seen one of those.
That is the serial number sticker.
Yeah. And you just lost the QP sticker. Ooh, it's in black. Ooh.
Yep.
I like it. There's the bubble glass. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, There's a lot of RTAs on the market, and I mean everybody's got their own personal preference as far as RTAs go. And I know Vic's vaped more RTAs than I have, and I've got a lot of them. But I still have my favorites, and Vic does the same. And then he has his favorite juices that he likes with certain RTAs. You know, the mouth to lungs and stuff. He usually, I think, saves for his tobacco
Dire
juice.
thing, it's airtight enough. I don't know how airtight it is, but it's airtight enough.
Does Scott celebrate Thanksgiving? They do not, John Q. Unless they just decide to.
So. No, Thanksgiving is this country.
Right.
Now, Canada has their own, but I don't know of any other countries that have a Thanksgiving.
A dark horse. Joe, I have dark horses. Believe it or not, I still have the dark horse. You really, Joe, how long have you been out of the vaping scene? You're bringing up RDAs that are like 10 years old, man. It's just like,
well, now you're just exaggerating a little bit.
The dark horse, okay, maybe not 8 years old. That's really old.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, you know, the UK's done their share of claiming things before too.
See, Timekeeper says you can use a Juggernaut V2 as a single coil. Now, I have not tried it in single coil mode, but it would work because of the way they got those wicking channels. You just put, you know, a little more wick in there to fill up that channel, and I could see it working really good. I don't know why people are so wrapped up on the fact that, oh, you know, I can't vape single coil this or single coil that. I need dual coil. You can get a excellent vape out of a single coil, whatever.
A lot of times I prefer single coil.
Yeah. And you don't have as much headache to deal with. You got one coil to deal with. So it's like, you know, oh, wow. Yeah, the Omega RDA. I remember that one, Scott. I think I still have an Omega. The Omega I have is a clone, though. But, yeah, it has that giant hole in the side.
Where was Joe a couple of weeks ago? What was it, 2-3 weeks ago? You did a throwback show?
Yeah. I even brought down, I got an old school pay fund that I built, a week or two ago?
Mm-hmm.
This is a good old mouth to lung, the good old K funds, man. Those things have been around for years and years, but they were like the thing for mouth to lung back in the day. That was the way to go.
I was thinking the same thing.
I still like mouth to lung. To me, I don't get like a really pungent hit me in the back of the throat flavor unless it's cinnamon red hots, because like I said, that juice hits you no matter what.
Joe said it's been, 5, 6, 7 years since he vaped.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Where do you get 7 from? It's only 2020.
We're close to 21 though. Hey, at this point, I want 20 behind us. I want to get into 21.
Let it end.
Yeah. This is gonna be the year that never was.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
The Limo. Oh, Richard, I was so disappointed. The Limo was great. It was a great little tank, and I busted the glass on it. I was so hurt when that happened.
Now, wait a second. I could have sworn you said that until Vic's tank, you had never broken a glass before.
He lied. He breaks shit all the time.
I've broken. You remember the lemon? I don't know about the lemon. The Limo, yes, the Limo. Also the Billow, and the main one I remember besides the K-Fun is the Orchid V4. I do believe it is.
I was gonna say the Billow's not that old.
The Billow's not. Well, the Billow had multiple iterations. They're up to the Billow 10 now. So I've had the Billow 1, the Billow V2, the Billow V3, the Billow 10. I don't know why they went from 3 to 10. Go figure, but they did. But
that's how the release they didn't put
better.
out.
The Orchid, the original Orchid, I don't think ever came out with a V4. The V4 was a clone, but it was really
I got one.
Good.
So Joe Garrett, do you remember the Rose?
Richard, you don't have to do that. I really appreciate the offer though, bud. You don't have to send me anything. I'm hoping maybe another tank I got, I can throw the glass on from it, because I did like the Limo. I did.
And Joe, Scuba remembers the Rose very well too.
Oh, don't even start on that damn
Speed, you also have one.
Yes, I do.
And so does Vic.
And I've got spare parts that I can send Vic, or I can send Scuba.
Yeah, and Scuba hates the rose with a vengeance. There you go. Now Joe remembers that. See, after all these years, I can still hate the rose.
So, but I'm pretty sure that I bought the rose for Speed, and then he bought one for Vic about 2 years ago, and there was supposed to be a build off.
I've never seen Vic build on it one time, not once.
No, but I'll guarantee Vic still has it, and he's probably still got it sitting close by.
Yeah, it was a gift.
That needs to be scheduled sometime around the new year. A rose build off. We can call it the Rose Bowl. Can we do that, or is that
the
like
Rose Bowl?
The Rose Bowl.
Actually, that would be good.
Between you, Speed, and Vic, and we can just see how high of a decibel we can get you all to speak.
It should be the cuss out build off, because that's what it's gonna be. Yep. It will be the cuss out build off from hell.
Oh man, that means I got something else I need to ship.
We can put rules on it, okay? We can turn it into a drinking game where there's no swearing, and every time one of you slips up, we have to take a shot, or you have to take a shot. I don't know.
No, I think everybody else needs to take a shot, not us.
I think we should all. The Rose Ball. There you go. That's even better, Dolores. BAWL, the Rose Ball.
Even Timekeeper's like, what? Yeah. Joe said he stopped vaping when the sub tank from Kanger Tank come out. That was a long time. That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
I still have the sub tank from. I don't throw crap away, so I still have the sub tank from Kanger Tech somewhere out in the garage. I still own a sub tank from Kanger Tech.
I can attest to that. He does not throw anything away.
Well, vape related, I try not to throw much away.
Yeah,
I keep all the boxes.
It is not relegated to vaping.
What is it? Oh, there's my Evdillo box. It's just steadily hanging. I keep all these boxes, but this came.
Scuba, I'm the same as you are.
Look, I'm not gonna judge you for keeping boxes. I still have all of my boxes too. It's all the other shit. The cords. Oh my God, the cords.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know I had more coils for the cocoa. I forgot all about this. Of
course you did.
So I got my cocoa. It needs a new. This has still got the original coil in there. Damn it, man! I need to change some stuff. I still got coils for the little SX Mini. Look at there, I got stuff everywhere. But see, my disorganization is my organization, and this is to build the rose on. $5 for the Dyson.
For the white one.
Joe, that thing is
not for sale.
that thing is a national
relic,
whatever you want to call it.
And Joe, Richard Willis, I think, is willing to pay more than $5.
Yeah, see, Richard will pay.
He's already come in at 10.
Yeah, look at there.
I say, hey, I've seen Richard go up to 300 already.
I should do a freaking scuba auction just to make money for Christmas, since I'm not working, just so I can get Munchkin stuff for Christmas. And then everybody wins. I get money to buy her stuff for Christmas. Y'all get products that I own that I don't use.
But the problem with that is we'd have to ship out said products, and our track record on that is not that.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it would get done because then I'd be like, look, I got 8,000 things to ship. I need to, so I would do it. So there you go. But yeah, that would be cool.
Exactly.
Promises. I know, right, Dolores? I know.
Yeah, Trackman Joe, that he's got our record. Zeros. Lots of zeros. I do need to come down and go through your desk and find the labels, because I know I printed them all out.
A lot of the vape gear I got, even though I may not use it all the time, I do regularly go back to it every once in a while and go, hey, I haven't vaped this in a while, and I'll just vape it just because.
So Joe wants to see you build, and he wants you to see you do it old school.
You want to see some old school? Okay. All right. What do you?
He said no jig, no pre-made.
So that means no drill or nothing, right?
I don't do no damn pre-made. Ooh, that one has a really nice coil. I'd hate to tear that up. Let me find something I can build on that won't use. No, not that.
Dolores wants to see you make the wire.
I will. Wait. Oh, The wire I want to show, oh, my Clapton wire. Now that I would have to set up. I can do that for you next week, Dolores. I got no problem with that. I'll show you how to make the Claptons, the fused Claptons, without having to have a lot of movement with your hands. It's basically the only thing you would have to do. You would need a drill and some swivels and a vise, obviously, but there's a couple more parts you'll need, which I will show
you don't
you
need
how
a
to get everyone.
vise. You don't need a vise, but you need something to clamp it down with.
Yeah, well, vice is
Yeah,
the
we got
easiest
Bette
way.
Midler in the house there, Slappy.
And then the only thing you'd have to do is pull the finger on the drill, which you could almost put a rubber band around that and let it go.
You missed a verse, Slappy. Get it right.
The Wake RTA. I have the Wake RTA, Benjay, but I don't know where it is. The Wake is, man, that's old school. What is this?
The Wake?
The Wake, yes.
That's old school?
Yeah.
It's not that old.
It's not.
For me, it's old school. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff out since the Wake.
Yeah, but that's not old. No, old school is the I Go W. That's old school.
That's too old.
Fucking Wake is not old school.
That's too old. What do we have down here in my box of tricks? I'm scared to open. Oh, damn! I just knocked all my
batteries.
batteries
He still
off.
does, Joe.
This is it says peanut butter, but it is full of RDAs. It is full. This is only one of them. That's a good flavor. I should make that.
Old juice and metal. I bet it smells great.
Find something in here maybe that can be built.
So Munchkin, does he have a sonic cleaner yet?
I know what I can build on that's old school.
That would be a great Christmas present for him.
I think that would be.
A what? Oh, ultrasonic?
Mm-hmm.
How about this? I bet you Joe remembers this. You don't have this one, but there's the .com.
There's two up there on that shelf. Mine's up there too.
Well, I know this one's mine.
Well, yeah, because it's got the blue drip tip. Mine's up there too.
You have a gold one?
Yes, I have a gold one.
Ah, the .com. Yeah. Hopefully this don't have a build in it already.
You're not the only one with cool shit. I also have a gold.com, you brat.
Oh my God. It does have a build in there.
Yeah, it's probably still.
Do you want to see what really old builds look like? All right. That's been
I'd say we want to see a vape on it, but you would.
Yeah.
That's been in there a long time.
We can't see it. No, there it goes.
I'm
Ew.
moving my hands out of the way.
I know, ew is right.
See, I never I was not necessarily a fan of the .com because it was too high. So I could never get once the wick started to sag, it would never hit right.
I'm not hitting that, Joe. Get the hell out of there.
You've done it in the past.
There's the source of COVID's nest. All right, hold on.
See, the thing with the ultrasonic cleaner, and I don't know if he can still hear me, is he's going to have to know about it because he's so picky. He's going to have to pick the damn thing out. So that wouldn't really be that
There's
much
a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah, there are, but he's a pain in the ass, picky about stuff like that. So I'm going to have to pick it. No, not that one. It's too expensive. Pick something else.
So what you do is you get him an Amazon gift card and you say, this is for your sonic cleaner.
I could do that too.
Go pick one. And you damn well better not buy anything else.
Right. Yeah, he needs one because all of that stuff. He's got three of those alone, and then he's got the big flat tackle boxes. Yep, he's got one of those that is full. And just there's just shit everywhere, just absolutely everywhere. Is this? I think this is one of the boxes I brought up from downstairs. Is that it? No, there is a box that I brought up from downstairs that just has a bunch of addies in it. I just don't know where it went. He went through all this shit the other day, so he probably scuttled off with it. Another box of cords.
Joe, she'll get back. She's just looking for the box. And Slappy, there's a they don't have escorts, but they've got all the stuff that can go with escorts.
Oh, there's a Boreas, and is that his? I think that's his other fatality. That's the gunmetal.
Hey, Munchkin.
Here's his, yes.
Richard has offered $5,000 for all scuba stuff.
$5,000 for all scuba stuff. You know, as tempting as it is to take that offer,
Joe,
he would never be able to part with. He'd squeal like a stuck pig.
If you haven't been around for a while, you may not know me. I don't know how long I've been around.
Oh yeah, he can't see. He didn't switch the button, so we're still looking at part of his keyboard and his Addy stand. But
Dolores, am I still considered new? I don't know that I'm new, but I'm not as old as a lot of people.
He's post Vapors TV, so yeah.
It needs to be a heated ultrasonic.
So Richard has offered you $5,000 for all your stuff, sans the Pacifica.
Richard, by the look on his face, I think that's a no.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's a no. Yeah.
I have way more than $5,000 worth of stuff. Way more than that.
Yeah, and Richard, Dorothy's right. The rose and the cherry bomb have to stay behind as well.
The rose and the cherry bomb. At least I have something to vape. Yeah.
Your gunmetal fatality is in this box up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My gold one. You broke the glass on my gold one, so your gold one that you have down there with the drip tip on it is now my gold one.
Let me find some wire here so that we can build a normal coil.
Joe wants you to build a marquee.
Dude, y'all got to chill with the build this and build that stuff. We'll even build on some old school wire. How do I know it's old school?
So Scuba. So Richard
it's
said
RVA supplies.
Richard said the 5K was just a starting point.
Oh, I got you.
And I'm sure he wants.
I really need a soda.
He wants the fan as part of that too.
All right, I'll bring you one. Hold on.
Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to build a basic coil with regular wire. No coil master. How about that? I'm just going to use a jig.
He said no jig.
Thank you. What do you mean no jig? I mean, you got to have something. What are you going to do? Wrap it around my finger?
Screwdriver.
That's what I mean.
Drill
bit. Not going to. No, look, dude. How about this? Is this okay? It's just a straight pin. You get the wire out. There we go. Okay, let me grab my cutters, which I haven't used in forever.
Yeah, I think you need to put us on camera there.
I will before I get before I start building. I'm just taking the pieces of wire off right now. That's all I do.
And Joe said that'll work.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know any reviewers that still build on camera at all, with especially old school style. But I haven't forgot. It's like riding a bicycle. This is old school, and I didn't get every last bit out of this thing. It's still got some embedded stuff in the metal. But
wait, you want us to pay $5,000 to own you, Mice Crafter?
So this is the little jig I'm gonna use because it tells me that this is 1.5, this is 2.53. So the next to the last one is 3 millimeters. So right in here, I just want to build, a same size. So we're just gonna take this and we're just gonna wrap, which I haven't done in forever, but I'm gonna see how this turns out. That's 3. I didn't count the first wrap. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do 8 reps right there.
Yeah, my my office is such a mess now. I can't even find
So
my
what I'm trying to do here is I didn't count the first wrap because I'm going to end up pulling that one off. I know this is not in focus, but once I pull this one back, I'll show you. Let me grab some pliers or something. If I can get the pliers in the right configuration here. There we go. The best way to take a wrap off your coil is just grab it with pliers.
Richard says, what gauge are you using?
Spin it back around. This is 26 gauge, by the way. 26 gauge. I'm going to try and put this in focus for you guys because that looks like total bull crap. Configure video. And you know how good old Logitech does it. Wow, that looks like ass. That's how bad my vision is. That
wow, dude.
Yeah.
You need to put your glasses on.
Well, that looks like complete butt, though. It'll be all right once I heat it up, though. I guarantee that. I guarantee it. Let me see what we got here. That's probably too many wraps for 26 gauge anyway. Let's get those cut off. So let's take that one. That was, where did the other wire go? Would be nice if I didn't lose it. Did I lose it already? Let me get another piece because I don't even see the other wire. I don't know where the hell it went.
Dolores says, where are your goggles? You took them back downstairs, right? After we fixed your glasses?
They're here. Well, one pair of the goggles is here. The other one, I don't know.
Oh, they are upstairs. You didn't bring them back down.
Yeah, so there you go.
Do you need them?
I'm just going to assume I'm wearing goggles, and I'm just going to try and wrap this correctly this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm missing it. I can't see.
Well, put your goggles on.
I'm going back over the last wrap. I'm pretty sure. Where's my goggles? Hold on. It's the hell to get old, folks. Let me try this.
Oh, he's got the old ones downstairs.
Yeah, I got the old ones. That's not even close to correct. Hold on.
Joe, I've got a couple of mech mods. I don't use them very often, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's actually 9 wraps there, but I'm gonna pull one back off. This looks like ass. I haven't done this in so long. This is making me go, you know what? I need to do this more often because, well, probably should wear it with goggles and do it, but.
Micecrafter, I'm confused. So Richard would pay us $5,000 and we have to keep you, or does he get you? Because if we have to keep you, that's not really a deal. $5,000.
This is not. I would rather build on a normal screwdriver than this thing because it's moving around and crap. I don't like that.
That one looks way better.
Yeah, well,
But just wait, he'll lose it. He'll have to go for a third one.
You go from
I'll
one.
I'll find it later with
one.
my foot.
Yeah.
They'll both look fine when I get done, hopefully. As far as building onto the .com, that's a whole nother story. Because I can't build, oh, damn, I was about to drink that straight. That would have been really strong.
Don't do that.
Stripper nails I used to clip on. What?
Hmm?
I have no idea what he's talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The stripper nails.
I'm sure he's got them somewhere.
I might have them, Joe. Damn, how do you remember some of this stuff? You're bringing up stuff I don't even remember. Sheboygan, what's up? Sheboygan. Shebang. I mean, Sheboygan.
So Joe, I got a question for you.
Hello, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
So back in the day when you were watching Scuba, was he sucking on cock back then too?
We just had somebody new come in the chat, and you say that. They have me building on something really old. This is the .com, so we're gonna just hope that I can get. I missed the hole. Of course, I missed the hole. All right, so that one's in the hole. Let's try and get the other one in the hole.
Did you find the other one?
Yeah, I found the other coil.
He drank Bud Light and drank off cam. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. He doesn't drink off cam now.
Okay.
Bud Light?
I drank Bud Light
Really?
off cam. No, I did not do that. If he's talking about me, that is not me. He was watching another show.
I was gonna say I can't see you as a Bud Light guy.
I've always had fighting cock when I was doing this show. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't remember last time I saw
Really?
him drink a beer.
The screw snapped the damn wire. The screw snapped the wire. I didn't even tighten it that much. Am I that strong? What the
They're
hell?
pointy. The screws, you got to be careful with them. You can't tighten them all the way down or it'll snap.
I haven't built that. I haven't built this in a long time. So I got to build another one real fast, which we're going to do. Hopefully this one comes out even better because the more
you called
I do
that
it,
one speed. I mean, not the reason why, but yeah. Oh, they successfully robbed you, dear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they got some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, without goggles this time.
Benji, I said Vic's timing it. Hurry up. And this is the .com. I mean, how easy can you get here?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Plot twist, we all have felonies now, right? Yeah, only if it's reported.
Okay, let's get this back in there and hopefully not tighten it until it snaps.
Are we going to go for coil number 4?
So no. Micecrafter is willing to give us 5,000 and him for all your stuff.
And him.
And him. I'm not quite sure how adopting another child would help because no, something tells me you'd probably cost a lot more than 5,000 to maintain.
I think I missed the entire hole. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Those are some big fucking holes. How'd you
because there's lots of wires
Munchkin,
right now.
I'm sorry, but all guys don't miss the hole. So sorry.
Well, he's usually really good at that, so I'm not quite sure what the problem is.
Just need a little hair. All right, so that one's in there. Let's get the other one up in here. So all I'm tightening first is the ground. The positive's in the center on this one, so this is really old school. I'm trying not to get it too tight because it snaps the damn wire. So now we can tighten
pressure, Joe.
Now we can tighten the center post. There we go. So now it looks like a complete disaster, but we're going to fix all that up here once I can. Wait, I better put on my goggles because if I start snipping the wrong crap, we're going to have to.
I was going to say, just don't snip the wrong thing.
Yeah, and which is really easy to do, but all right, we're going to snip this one because I don't need that. We need to snip this one right there, hopefully. Snip this one all the way off. And this one, hopefully it's not going through the coil.
No, hopefully all that's landing on your desk because I don't want to step on that later. And Joe says, wait, you're telling me the center isn't the positive anymore?
Yeah, not all the time. On some stuff, you know, you just got to look at it and you can tell what's positive and what's not. Okay, that needs to be cut closer. That one's pretty good. I should have just built this with space coils, but it's an RDA. I mean, what can you expect?
That looks horrible.
Hey, I didn't use a coil master. Why is that coming out?
Yeah, he forgot to reset the focus when he set it back down on his desk.
I did reset the focus. It's just the autofocus is being a pain in the ass right now.
Well, pretend we all wear glasses and we don't have them on. Because that's what it looks like for me anyway. So.
Joe, not always. They're not always gold-plated. Most of them are, but not all of them.
Yeah, the .com gold. Yeah, good luck with that. Why am I, dude?
Is the wire on the side of the screw, or is it underneath it?
It was in there, but when I went to tighten it,
now it's bent.
I'll fix it. You wait. You just wait.
Now he's going to pop that one, and the other one's going to pop out. So I'm foreseeing he's going to have to build 2 more coils.
No. I will make these work. If I can see what I'm doing here.
Uh-oh, babe. Joe's talking shit. He said the man can't even build anymore.
You know what? I'll give him a little bit of credit on that one because I did this not too long ago. But I could see then.
No wonder you cuss and swear and cry when you build the rows. You can't even build the .com.
All right. No factory build anything straight from, which I haven't done a straight from hand coil in I don't know how long. It's been a long time. But I tightened this up and then the whole damn thing got loose again. That was not my problem. I don't know why that did that.
No, it's your problem because you didn't tighten it up enough.
No, I tightened
it. You didn't want to break the wire.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to be careful of that because the wire's being a pain in the ass right now. Okay, it's on there. Oh, wow, I done flipped to another screen. What the heck? There we go.
No, you did. What screen? Oh, well, you didn't for us. We were still looking at the same one.
I need something that has batteries in it so I can vape.
I know what your problem is.
What's that?
You haven't had. You need to get started on your second drink.
Yeah, that's a good. That's
you didn't pre-game first. Yeah.
Let me turn the wattage down because I'm pretty sure this is going to be too high.
So Scuba, just so you know, you've got to hurry up and finish this because in about 40 minutes, I got to go make my meatball subs.
Meatball subs. Okay, well, slow down on your meatball subs.
Well, that's dinner for us.
Oh. This will get better looking here. It's not about how it starts off, it's the end product that's going to be better.
What's the ohms on it?
It's 0.7 something. It's a high ohm. No, 0.39. I'm sorry, 0.39. Maybe I should use my vision a little better. I'm trying not to tighten this so much that it snaps. See, that one was loose. Now it's 0.72. See, it's all about. There we go. These should be space coils because they're so jacked up right now.
You know, I know you're going to hate me saying this, but I've seen Vic build better coils than that.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's see. Let me get by hand. I don't know about that.
No, same type of coil. Yeah.
It's because I haven't fired it yet. They don't show you that part. And then squeeze them. Yeah, it's not looking so bad now, is it? All right.
Yeah,
it's because they're gonna
we're
be
like 15 minutes into this.
Hey, I was not prepared for this. This was spur of the moment bullcrap.
It's a .com.
Yeah, but I had to go clean it and et cetera, et cetera.
That's not counting cleaning time.
Sure it is.
You started this at like 25 minutes ago. That includes cleaning time.
I have no idea, Joe. I don't know.
Let me get some cotton.
Everything he uses now is not basic coils, so.
Yeah, I don't build basic coils. I haven't built basic coils in God knows how long.
And Robert said it looks great from his house.
Well, thanks, Robert. But you know,
he's not talking on camera. He's talking about looking from his house to your house.
Oh, okay, that's good. Same thing.
No, I mean, you know, that's what I've always called them, is basic bitch coils, because they're nothing fancy, just basic.
They're
That's all I
basic
know how to
bitch
do.
coils for people that can see. And that's the main thing. I'm gonna cut this off a little long so that it has enough room.
Shore says you should have used 22 gauge for round wire builds.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I don't have any. I can't find it that fast because Joe's being really persistent and just trying to be a pain in
think
my
I
ass.
have some lower gauge up here because I use a lower gauge for the .com.
This was a higher gauge
fucking
wire, you
sharp.
know, a thinner wire, so it definitely kinks up a little bit more when you're trying to make a coil. But everybody just wants to give me shit, so why not build on a thinner gauge wire?
Yeah, I've got 24 gauge. I think this is what I always use, is 24.
24 is fine. 22 is even better if you're building like a low ohm build. With,
Well, because those screws in the .com are sharp.
yeah, they're very sharp.
I think I even tried to pull the screws out and like file them down flat so they wouldn't cut the shit anymore.
I don't think I've seen you use the .com, and I think it's been at least 3 years.
I don't like the .com. That's why. It works great for a couple hours, and as soon as the wicks start to sag, I feel like I'm re-dripping every 5 seconds, and I don't have time for that shit.
Yeah.
What are you and me for?
As soon as the wicks start to sag, you're
Well,
re-dripping.
I don't like it. The coils are too high.
It's got a nice deep juice well. It's fine.
Yeah,
So,
I know, but
you don't like sagging wicks?
No, I don't like sagging wicks. Yeah, I don't no, I don't like the .com. I know it's got a nice deep juice well, but I don't. You know what? I wonder if that giant pad of cotton you have downstairs would work better to wick the .com, so you can get more cotton down in that juice well than what you can get from a regular small Muji pad.
Well, he cut some of it off though too.
Yeah, I don't. It never seemed to hit good for me.
I'm gonna have to turn the wattage up. I only have it at 23
I don't
watts
care
right
for it.
now. Let me go up to about 40 watts. There we go. That's much better. Making sure not to let this plastic tip touch those hot coils because we will have a nasty.
I mean, drippers are great, but all day I chain vape all day long. I'd be stopping to drip constantly. Now, if I was at a convention or something trying different juices, yeah, I'd have a dripper. But
this is one of those you actually have to be careful of and make sure that you get the airflow right, which I don't have. Why can't I turn this airflow? Oh man, that's hard to move. Okay. It's been a while, hasn't it, Scuba? Yeah, it has.
I'm good on the turkey. I want my apple crisp. I'm gonna have to reheat some of that with some vanilla bean ice cream.
There we go. Now it's open.
I haven't had turkey in the house for a long time.
What did you eat for Thanksgiving?
We had ribeye steaks.
Well, that sounds good too, but
Venus doesn't like turkey.
I can get ribeye anytime. There we go. Now you can see all the way down in there. All right. I knew if I stalled, what did I just hit? My intro? What the hell was I thinking?
I don't know.
I said F3. Thank you, computer. Okay. Now let's see if this vape's okay. More power, Captain. 50 watts. 0.75 is 0.76. Stay still. That's a lot of
So
vapor.
how does the blueberry taste in that?
Strong.
Strong.
Yes, but I need more.
Well, you asked me to add more blueberries, so I did.
Yeah, I always add more blueberry to that recipe. Not a lot, just like 0.5%. It's honestly too much airflow for this coil. So I'm going to turn the airflow down to just the one big hole right there. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep.
So that it's got a little less airflow because I got so much airflow, it's overpower. The airflow is overpowering the vape. Oh, that's much better.
I actually heard somebody say that you should cook your turkey upside down because then it lets all the juice from the dark meat flow into the breast. It just doesn't look nearly as pretty.
I've heard that too, but
Mhm.
there's other ways around it.
Yeah.
I usually fry the turkey. This actually goes together really good. The blue with the
Well, we will
gold
get a
and the blue
fryer
drip
and you
tip.
can deep fry the turkey next year.
I'll deep fry my ass off. I've done it many a time.
No, I don't want you to deep fry your ass. I want you to deep fry the turkey.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, this is I do feel Joe, you know what? You pointed out though, I haven't done that in so long. I'm very rusty at it. Very rusty. I need to do that more often. I did it a few months back when I could see a little better. Now that I can't see, it used to be I could just wrap that almost without even seeing it and it would be perfect. But this time they actually look. But now then again, I usually don't build on stage down type tips like this. I usually build on just a normal screwdriver like this.
Then why didn't you build on a normal screwdriver?
I don't know. Let me try that and see what happens. Let me get this little piece of wire here and see if it comes out any better. Now this is without any damn goggles on.
So he's
I
not
would
doing
build
it
on anything round I could find. I even used the plastic piece from the inside of a pen once, which was more difficult than you'd think.
Yeah, but you want them close together, and I can't even see this, so I have no idea what's going on here. This looks a little spaced, I think. Yeah.
Robert Saylor said he deep fried a turkey and a cheesecake yesterday.
Ooh, and a cheesecake. What? I didn't know you could deep fry that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is going to look a little bit off, I'm pretty sure. That was a little bitty piece of wire, though. Yep.
Turkey tacos. Oh, good Lord, Jose. You just made me have a flashback.
Yeah, it has a slight gap to all these. They shouldn't be like that. I usually wrap this really tight, and that is not right. I'm going to have to work on my technique again. Either that or use the Coil Master, which is the cheat or easy way.
Wally World, we had 1.5 inch thick ribeyes.
That piece of wire was like 3 inches long. I'm surprised I could wrap anything with that. You need the space so that you can pull, and what you're doing when you're wrapping around is you're keeping the bottom wire that you're wrapping kind of at an angle so that it stays tight against the last coil. And you freeze it first and then deep fry it. I love cheesecake, so deep fried cheesecake sounds amazing to me. I would love that. What do you put around it? Do you put like breading around it or something? When you deep fry it, I would assume. There you go, Slappy. Yeah, I'm out of practice. There you go. You know, even with the airflow turned down to just that one notch, it still seems like too much airflow. I'm going to go the other route and turn it down this way and see if this makes it any better. That's better. Oh, that's so much better. I haven't vaped anything with that much airflow in quite a while. I'm used to them a little bit more restricted to get the better flavor, and that's what this is doing now.
And Robert said coconut flakes and then caramel after. Actually, that sounds really good.
Yeah, think the stuff they got out there nowadays. You're right. If I do it with a coil master, it makes a perfect little coil, and I use that a lot. If I'm wrapping, even if I'm wrapping the fused claptons, I use that just because it keeps the coils uniform against each other. Those are a little easier though because they're wider and they're flat, so they go together. Even if you wrapped it by hand, I think it would come out a lot better than just a normal wire, especially that thin of a gauge. That's probably why I was having issues. But I used to wrap 28 gauge like that, no problem. 32 would be an issue.
You have a refrigerator upstairs?
The flavor of the marquee. Yeah, I have a refrigerator upstairs. Is that what she's doing, going in the fridge?
Yeah.
I just busted Katie looking
She's
for
always
snacks.
stealing our shit. She's pregnant. She, is like, oh, let me see. There's candy downstairs, damn it.
He said, there's candy downstairs, damn it. She sneered at me. She doesn't want sweets. She's looking for salty stuff. We don't have any chips or anything.
Yeah, she should have got some
shit down there.
Tortilla chips.
Doritos, there's tortilla chips. She's making faces.
I don't know if there's tortilla chips.
Go turn the oven on 200. Do we have salsa? Do we have salsa? I don't think so.
No.
He says no, we don't have salsa.
You can make some.
She said, damn it, Steve. Well, he didn't eat all the salsa.
The only salsa we had was hot.
He said there was hardly anything left. It was watery leftovers. You like watery salsa? Yes. You weirdo. And then he gave me a super ass hot kind. You ate her watered down mild salsa. She likes it that way.
I was wondering why it was so watery. I was like, damn, it's been in here a minute.
He thought it was going bad.
That's all right. She threw out my chicken or whatever the hell we had.
He said, that's all right. You threw out his chicken, so. Was it chicken or pork chops?
I don't remember what it was. It was good shit. It wasn't even a day old. Thrown out.
Lost out our leftovers. Oh no, they were burgers.
Yeah, they were cheeseburgers. That's right.
Kittens like turkey. I know the kittens like the turkey.
Corn chips would be really good, like some Frito corn chips. That's very salty.
Like, that's my finger, you little. Yeah.
How many kittens do you have?
There's 2 of them.
There's a striped one. The tugboat versus the marquee. I do have the tugboat. The marquee would be interesting because the marquee, you need the pins for to actually build on correctly. And I don't think I know anywhere where I know where the marquee is, but the pins for it.
I've got a tugboat that I never built on.
The tugboat's a great little RDA. It really is. I had a bunch of clones, and then I think Timekeeper's one sent me the authentic tugboat, still number 21 or something. It's freaking awesome. You can tell the difference because the metal quality is so much better on the authentic. And I'm not talking about the newer tugboats with the aluminum top caps. Damn that. The tugboat was a great RDA back in the day. It didn't have as much airflow as the .com, but you didn't want that. Like you see me turning the airflow down. This is great for lower owned builds. If you want to really vape and get a lot of airflow, then you turn the airflow open on this. Build a 0.2 or lower on this thing, and it'll shine. Right now, I got too much airflow for a 0.7 coil. It's kind of it's a little
see if
overkill.
You're worthy. I'm not worthy right now.
Did you you didn't get to see the little replay of me playing zombies on the Xbox Series X, did you?
No.
Oh, shame. I
saw your message come up yesterday, but I was in the middle of something else.
Yeah, I went through and did the entire Easter egg on the new Call of Duty Cold War Zombies.
I cannot tell you how excited I am that he has this new game.
Hey, y'all should see my new house. Well, not my new house, my Fallout house. I got some new railings, and now I actually have railings because my house is way up in the sky.
You knocked over the booze.
Knocks over a bottle of biting cock. Oh! Scuba, this is a disturbance in the forest. That's right. Don't knock over the cock. Look, you made some spill, damn it. I only have this much left.
Got backup up here, so you're good.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as we got backup.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get the X? I've been trying to get a PS5 since drop. Robert, I'll tell you, it wasn't easy getting the Series X when the Xbox, the PlayStations got released by surprise. Nobody knew. That's why a lot of people was able to get it right off the launch. And then the Series X, everybody knew it was going to get released, and it was supposed to release on Amazon and all these sites. What's up,
Sure.
Stuart? At the same time, but they didn't. Um, the main site that had the Xboxes for sale was Microsoft's site itself. So I sat on the Microsoft site trying to order one over and over again. And I would get to the add to cart and check out, and it would just spin and never complete. And I was like, man, I'm not going to get one. It's going to sell out. So I just kept trying. After about the sixth try, it came up and said order complete. And I got a confirmation number, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm done. I got it. And
What you don't know is you have 5 more on the way.
Right.
no, the other
No,
ones.
I checked my bank account because he also had it set up with Target, and something went wrong with that order. After it
Yeah.
said it was placed, I got a text message saying, "Hey, did you just try to spend $600 at Target?" And I was like, "Yes." So I didn't know if they held it and then let it go through. So then he's like, "I just got it," and I'm like, "From where?" And he said, "From Microsoft," and I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, the
Uh-oh.
Target one
Yeah,
didn't
it
go
only went
through, and a
once.
lot
Yeah.
of people that ordered it through Amazon and Target, those orders got canceled. GameStop,
Well, didn't they say
yeah.
they were checking people's account to see if they had the money in there, and if they didn't, they canceled their order?
Robert, the problem is all the scalpers out there. They're using bots that literally try thousands of transactions per second. You can't beat the bots. I don't even know how I was able to get lucky and get one because they have bots now. You pay a monthly fee. It may be $25 to $75 for a monthly fee, right? So when those things come up for sale, these bots go and attack the site trying to order one. If you get your order placed, you get your thing. But you end up having to pay that extra
Mm.
$75 or whatever to use that bot. But I've seen scalpers that have like 50 to 60 PS5s sitting in their warehouse that they're selling on eBay for over $1,000, double the price or
Well,
more,
here's
and
the
it's
thing about that,
ridiculous.
Joe, is he still could, but there haven't been that many new things that have come out that he has wanted to buy or that he has, and no one wants to see him build the same things over and over and over and over again.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
I try not to. I mean, yeah, I built the Juggernaut, but I haven't had that long, and it was time to rebuild it, so I did that. But next week, if y'all want to see me, I mean, well, Joe's the only one that wants me to build that old stuff. But if I have to dig it out, I'll do that. I'll dig out some old stuff. I do want to try casting again with the Series X. The unfortunate thing, the only way I can cast live,
yeah, but they're all the same, Joe. I mean, they don't really.
I can cast live directly from the console, but you have to cast to Twitch, and I don't
Good night,
want to
Cloud
do
Checker.
that. So for
Why
me to
not?
be
They
able
people
to,
give you money on Twitch.
yeah, I know
I can
that.
wear a low cut shirt. Come on, we need. What the hell, man?
That would work. That would
Just saying.
so
I
work.
know it would. What's the problem? I mean, there's limits. You can't put them all on display anymore or anything, but I'm willing to
Yeah.
take one for the team. It should do it.
People make a lot of money off that. It's like, hey, what can I do to make money? Oh, there you go. That would be one way to do it. I'm not bad at zombies, that's for sure. I literally barely had the game and went through and did the whole Easter egg on stream the other day. I cheated the boss fight because I can, but yeah. Uh, Scuba would get more views than he's ever had. Jose, you might be right about that. Um, Twitch, but to be on Twitch, I mean, and to compete with the guys that normally stream, and I don't think I would be competing with them. Don't get an OnlyFans
He
account.
will not be getting an OnlyFans account. I can assure you of
What
that.
is OnlyFans? Is that
It
a web service?
it's a private account where you can put things that are not meant for public consumption and people pay for it.
Oh, hell
it's
no.
like the
I would never do
porn
that,
version.
Scott.
Yeah, I
That would
know
be
you won't.
me. That would be like me going to only Patreon and be like, well, y'all could watch my shows, but you got to pay. You got to be a Patreon. I would never do that. Never do that.
No, I don't think that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, no, they're naked. That's why I said not meant for public consumption. Porn. It's porn.
Y'all don't want to see me naked, trust me.
Well, they're not going to,
No.
so it doesn't matter.
Y'all don't know. Speed's already a #1 subscriber. He's a full-time member already.
Huh?
We're gonna have to have a talk about that, yeah.
For Scuba's show.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's not a lot of the stuff that has come out is just revamps of the same old shit. So
you know what I
it's
can't
not
find?
anything new.
That remember we made the one juice, the raspberry, right? That's in this. I made that apricot juice. I don't know.
That was in a small bottle, wasn't it?
I thought so too, but I can't find the bottle of it.
Did you vape it?
I didn't
Did you
vape
knock it
all.
off the hellscape that is your bedside table over there and it's on the floor somewhere?
I don't think I had it upstairs. I had it down here. I was vaping it and it's gone. I mean, I've looked at every bottle I got up here. I have the original concentrate still.
It's the lighting, Joe. He's very salt and pepper, but the lighting is so washed out down there, it makes everything look white.
Oh, y'all think I'm wait. So
Joe, he turned 50, so as soon as he turned 50, everything changed color.
Did I stop using Just for Men? Oh my God. I don't think I've ever used Just for Men. I'm getting older.
He uses the other brand.
It happens. No, yeah, I could see me like being Giuliani with hair dye dripping from the side of my face. Freaking hilarious.
No, because if you were to ever dye your hair, I would make sure you didn't get shit that rinsed out like fucking shoe polish. So yeah, but we're not doing that anyway. So no dye.
I've looked at every bottle of juice.
Did you vape it all?
No, I did not vape it all.
I'm pretty sure you may have. No.
Well, if I vaped it all, I still got plenty. I still got plenty of one shot. More. I can make more, but I did not vape it all. Telling you.
Grecian formula, yeah.
Oh yeah, Grecian formula. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Is that wait? I thought Grecian formula was for something else. So that changes your hair color also.
Wow. Yes.
That's probably the one that drips.
Yeah, because it's like not permanent.
When I had the whole, hey, I want to dye my hair thing, it was, hey, I'm just going to make my hair blonde. That was it. I didn't go, well, let me try to make my hair brown again. You know, the only way to get a hair color like you would like is to bleach it anyway to get it just plain white. Then you go back with the color. Because if you just put on color on top of your hair, now I don't know. But your original hair color reacts with whatever color you add, and you never get the color you want. So you have to kind of mix it up a bit.
Well, John Q, I haven't dyed my hair in a very long time, but I need to because my grays are showing. I actually pulled a really, really long one out from the back, so that bothers me.
I do have, matter of fact,
my hair's dark anyway.
Let me see if I can find it real quick, Joe. I do have a picture of me with blue hair.
Not just hair. You did your beard and everything.
Yeah, well, you know, I had to do what I had to do.
Papa Smurf.
That's all right. When you paint yourself blue with latex paint, then we can talk.
No, yeah, you know, Robert painted himself all pink like bubblegum one year, and I was like, whoa, dude, that's a lot. Where's the picture thing of my jiggers? Screenshots? Maybe that's it. Wow, that's really old.
I'm sure I can find it.
Man, I got Big Kim on there. Oh, there's Robert when he was pink. I found that one. I think I put it on my main Xbox so that I could bring this up later, my main XSplit account. Because I was like, somebody's going to want to see that damn blue picture again. Was that me? No, that's not me. Who the hell was that? There's me, but not blue. I got too many pictures. And not porn pictures. Just
Here, I got it already.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Munchkin found it. My hair is not gray, it's silver. Well, thank you, Benjai. Yeah, it's kind of a. My dad had a salt and pepper hair all the way up till when he was 60 when he died. Well, he was about to turn 60. Let me see if you got the right picture.
Of course I do.
That's one of them. Yeah, there you go, Camo. That's me with blue everything. There you go. So my hair can change colors. It's possible.
You look a little younger on that
Tony.
one.
What's up, Tony? Yeah, that one is a few years ago. I would say 4 to 5 years ago.
No, it was about three.
Hey, Tony.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm still that young then. It was only 3 years ago.
No, it was more than that.
No, it wasn't.
I wasn't around then.
It was about 3.5 years ago. Maybe
Not bad.
4.
I look a lot younger. Well, Joe, this is the thing, right? Say I want to dye, even if I dyed my hair, right? I would have to dye my beard. My beard is almost completely white at this point. This grows really fast, so if I dyed it, the next day you would already start seeing the gray. 3 days later, it'll be so much gray I'd have to dye it again. It's not worth the trouble.
Well,
It
you're
really
not
isn't.
dyeing it anyway, so if you dye your hair, I will dye mine as well. We'll see how that works. That was the deal, was it not?
So what color would you go there, Munchkin?
Blonde.
That would be interesting.
I can blonde.
It's not really all that interesting. I had blonde hair up until I was about, 18.
Look how much stuff y'all won. That ain't even right.
Woohoo!
I don't think I've seen
I
anybody
robbed
lose
myself.
200,000. Goodness gracious.
Pink. In order to get my hair to go pink, I'd have to have the color stripped out, which they already told me would cost me about $300. So I'm gonna have to go more.
You're welcome, Breeze. Your beard is gray and your hair is salt and pepper, and you're not even 40 yet. Robert, yeah, right when I hit 40, that's when stuff started to change. Actually, at the age of 40.
Wasn't it, Tetley?
It was like a few days after I turned 40. I woke up and all of a sudden my vision was blurry, and I was like, "What the hell?"
You're like behind the curve because I started losing my hair when I was 16. I was already losing my hair. By the time I was 30, my beard was already starting to go white.
I still got hair for the main part. I mean, right in my crown and the back of my head, it's got a little bit of a lighter.
You are thinning on top there.
Yeah.
But he's also got, which y'all can't tell the texture from here, but he's got baby fine hair. I mean, it's very, very. The hair itself is thin and very wispy. So when he puts gel in it, it makes it look like he's lost a lot more hair than he has. When he doesn't put gel in it, there is really no apparent.
I was gonna say it almost looks like he's combing it over to the back.
No, he's got.
I have too much hair right now. My hair is too long right now, to be honest with you. It's going back. If it
I told you,
I would have.
I'll cut your hair for you.
Oh Lord, you can't cut my hair.
He's got like
way over there.
Baby hair. It's very fine.
So is the .com better than any new RDA I have?
What carpet, Joe?
I would say no to that. There are better RDAs on the market. The .com was the best RDA in the market during its time. The Tugboat came slightly after that. The Tugboat is really good. The Goon came out by storm. The Goon was really good. Just the regular, authentic Goon was a great RDA.
I like the Goon.
I don't know what has taken its place as far as the best RDA on the market now. I like the is this called the dead fish or some fish? The fat fish. This one's really good. This one has airflow that comes in and goes down, so it keeps it from leaking out of the side when you actually put juice in there, which is awesome.
Yeah, you've also had that, like the
Aries is
dead
out
rabbit
living
and
his
things like
best
that.
life. He ain't watching us.
Joe, bring your ass. We'll go scuba diving. Come on, let's go. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I may not be able to see a shark coming, but we can go.
I have got to see you in a wetsuit. You look like the biggest seal ever.
A big
I'm just
seal with
I'm just thinking him
Big
not being able to
ass
see.
little
tall seal.
cherries.
He's gonna face plant in the bottom of the ocean.
You're not. There's no face planting. Well, you think I fall at excessive speed in the water? No, that don't happen.
No, I can just see you going down and down and down and then face plant. Oop,
Yeah.
too far.
You're gonna have to strap a depth finder to him just so it
You're on
starts to beep when he gets
probation.
close to the bottom.
Well, if you went to jail, Joe, then that's yeah. Are you on house arrest? House arrest. That could be a pain in the ass. I can't leave the state for pleasure.
But just tell him you're not having any fun. It's not pleasurable. It's no fun.
Joe, I was in the same situation during a period of my life. I won a trip. Our radio station was doing a trip to Disney and Florida, Epcot Center, all that good stuff. And they announced it, right? So I called in, and I was one of the lucky callers. So all the lucky callers that got to get through were entered to win, but wasn't guaranteed a chance to win. So when the day came when they were supposed to announce a winner, they never announced a winner. So I was like, I waited a few days and I called the radio station. I was like, dude, what happened to the contest that y'all were advertising? I called in, and then the next day they called me and said I won. I was like, no crap. They sent me like tickets and all that to go and for the Disney and the Epcot Center, the hotel, everything. But I was on probation at the time, and they said you can't go. I should have just freaking went anyway, but I didn't. I didn't go. So I lost out on it. The hotel called me because I called them and said, "Oh yeah, I'll be there." The hotel ended up calling me. We noticed that you
You
haven't
couldn't have
checked in.
transferred that to someone else?
No, it was non-transferable.
Damn.
It sucked. It was a nice trip. Hell, I may have thrown it away, but I still had the tickets and everything because I was like I could cash these back in at the airport, but I didn't do it. So.
That would suck. Yeah.
You're on unsupervised. Oh, well, unsupervised is good because if it's supervised probation, you have to pay, which I think is hilarious. They didn't have pay for probation back in the day. Now
But
you have to
pay for it.
Now you have to pay. If you're on probation, you have to pay your
You
supervision
pay for the
fees.
pleasure of them keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, it's like paying teachers. It's like, I got to pay you to watch me? Yeah, you do. It didn't used to be like that. You would think, hey, the state takes care of all that, but no. It was all for stupid crap, but we all had that time in our life, I guess.
You were a badass. Well, not all of us. Some of us didn't get caught.
150 a month. That's ridiculous. 150 a month for supervised probation. Holy crap.
A severe weather alert. What kind of severe weather we got? It's probably going to get a blizzard because it was 65 today. What's
Maybe I'll try.
weather?
I want to cast some games with Munchkin. Maybe it could be either the zombies she won't play, but if we play Fallout.
No, because last time I played zombies with you, you used me as bait and just made me run around in circles while they all tried to bite my ass. That was not fun.
Oh, that's nice,
like
Robert. I'm
bait.
glad you got your vacation pass. If you went to Tennessee for pleasure, have you been to Gatlinburg? I'm just wondering what part of Tennessee you went to, because I used to live in Tennessee for a little while. Not in Gatlinburg. I was in Columbia, Tennessee. If you're from Spring Hill, to be more precise. I was in Spring Hill where they built the Saturn cars. That's where Saturn came from.
Yeah, I got to talk to Boss Man and see what his thoughts are for that vacation he offered to pay for. Because I've noticed some changes being made. I don't know if you overheard that conversation the other night between me and my coworker, but yeah.
I'd love to go to Gatlinburg.
I'm not sure if he's going to be in a position to do that.
Ah, that's where you was at for Rocky Top football. Yeah, Gatlinburg's amazing, Robert. I really like going to Gatlinburg. If y'all haven't been there and you're in the U.S., I would highly suggest going to Gatlinburg. They got some really nice cabins there that you can stay at that all have hot tubs, and it was so weird. I went there one year and it was snowing one day and warm the next day. It totally threw me off. I'm out there in the hot tub with snow coming down, all covered over the trees. Absolutely gorgeous outside. And it's funny because it's so cold. When you get out of the hot tub, your body has steam
Mm-hmm.
coming off of it, so you look like you're on fire. But it was cool. The iguana. Wow, Joe remembers every freaking thing. No, the iguana. If you remember, the iguana's name was Houdini because the iguana was good at escaping, and the iguana escapade. It damn sure escapade. It got the hell on. I took it outside. It was chilling on one of the lounge chairs by the pool, and it got down, and I was like, he'll be all right. That son of a gun. I didn't know iguanas can run that fast.
They can haul ass,
They
yes.
can run
Yeah.
faster than a person. He
They're very
hauled
fast.
ass. He was
Mm-hmm.
gone. I caught up to him, but he got to a creek and went up under the bed of the side of the creek.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, you win. You got free. And it got really cold the next day, so he probably died of being cold. But there you go. Yeah, that was a mean iguana. That son of a gun would bite me any chance, or slap me with his tail, because
Yeah, the tail whip hurts way
that
worse
tail
than a
whip
bite.
is something
Yeah.
strong. That tail whip is something strong right there. So next week y'all want to see the tugboat and what was the RDA? Oh, the
The
marquee.
marquee.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the parts for the marquee, but the tugboat for sure. They're still doing mod heist on the channel.
That's how it
We're
is
over
here,
time.
Peter. Yeah, I mean, it was 34 degrees the other day, and then I wore a sweater to work the next day, and it was 75. Oh, look,
Minnesota has
you can see
5 seasons in one day.
my Turkey Day war wound.
Yeah, she burned
My
herself.
lovely,
Ooh, ouch.
yeah. It's actually blistered on the big one.
Well, thank you, Benjai. We'll be back on the same time next week on Friday, 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be building something else next week, obviously. I apologize for being so rusty at building a standard coil on a freaking rod. That blows my mind that I know my vision's got bad, but I didn't think it got that bad. Apparently it has. I need new glasses. I mean, how often are you supposed to have your eyes checked? Because
Yeah,
Every
every
year or
other
two.
year. Yeah.
yeah, it's been. I got my glasses when I was like 40, and now I'm 52.
The last time you got glasses was about a couple months after I got mine, so 4 years ago.
So yeah, Oh, that's okay, Joe. All right, guys, we will catch you next week, and thank you for showing up, Camo Joe. I'm glad you did not
it's
miss this
apple
show.
crisp time.
Ooh, it is. It's time to eat dessert and
Mm.
stuff. I hope y'all enjoy all the fatness that y'all get from Thanksgiving, because I know we have, and we're going to enjoy even more now. But y'all have a great weekend, and maybe we'll catch y'all sometime this weekend. Peace out,
Have a
guys.
good weekend, everybody.
Good night.